had 10 wins in one season. 4 times. They were back to back to back to back to back. You feel me? How? You don't know the answers. NCAA. Y'all need to do better. Man, and my overall 99. That's crazy.
Did y'all really understand that Chief Keef has more hits than what you really truly know of?
They're able to get him stopped just shy of.
That's all it is. I'm not even online. I'm in story mode. I thought you were going to follow me. I didn't follow you, Jamie. I got. If you eat in front of face, a lot of people are going to be able to take that.
Your editing is killing.
A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium and Athens. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Georgia Bulldogs. Onside, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive
that's how they
first down
doing?
play at 2nd and 6.
That's how they doing my lineman like that? That's crazy.
He'll try it again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That was on me.
Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Come on, Malcolm.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give is to Williams. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picks up the first down. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turn.
That's crazy.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Williams open on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to...
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Right back to the well.
Come on,
they
hold
didn't
him
get a push
a little
at
bit
all
long.
on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
There's a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a give to Frazier. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stockton. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll go with Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Snags it over the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Touchdown, Dogs! Into the end zone for 6.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And the point after is good. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Throwing, Carr. Caught by Williams on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. These corners going to give them some space. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. C.J. Carr firing again. Found some room, but needed a little
to
get it to the 40 for the 1st down, and now it's 4th and short.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Here's Carr to throw. Here's a heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Carr. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And so after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Carr finds his man. It's Gilbert. Several defenders
Come on, bro. He's going to the outside, bro. Stop this.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Makes a pass to Marker. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's crazy.
Absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. He's got him. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. To throw, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
Come on, man.
Notre Dame. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead?
Tear me apart, bro.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a connection. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first.
See that blitz?
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing. Carr. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Play action. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job of coverage there.
Here's Carr to throw. William, ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Carr. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that is a great job of executing the down and distance, understanding it's 3rd down. And now it's about clock management and understanding what our score is, right? A field goal is big time, so I can't take sacks. I got to be smart with the football. I can't turn it over. A field goal gives me the lead in this football game. I got to play this smart right now in this part of the field.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Georgia! That one will give them the lead.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to him to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Now on the option. The pitch. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From From the gun on third down, Carr. And that's
good defense, boy.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Boy, if
really
they
a
don't
fumble.
convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Carr to throw for it on fourth.
Let's go, good defense, boy.
Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Let's make him pay for it. No, he want to put that ball. Let's make him pay for it.
Aggressive and go for it. But in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Oh, come on. You got to catch them, boy.
Big hit on first down, second down coming.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. This time on target. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's Nate Frazier. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
That's cool.
From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Williams. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Carr. Can't make the
Let's go, good defense, boys.
That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch.
Oh! Oh, we missed the pick! Oh, we missed the pick!
7-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Maybe this will breathe a little life.
We know we doing. We know what they want.
Flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air, and he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to
no.
Now they face 3rd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And with that kick, man, we got a 1-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts. So you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it down the field.
What?
Great job in this.
Come on, man.
Keeping the clock on their side as they're trying
Hell no.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take
Hell
a second look at this
no.
one. taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10.
Come on, NCAA. Don't do me like that, now.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Carr. Here's the pressure. Running
Let's go.
It's a fumble.
Let's go.
Defense picks it up.
That stupid behind jump, man. Let's go, man. Take that shit to the crib, nigga. Let's go, man. Let's go. Did that weak behind jump, boy. Let's go. We here, boy. Thank you, Jesus, for that win, boy, because I did not want to lose, boy. Nah, man, we taking that win. We going to the crib with it. I don't know. Gonna make us a new one.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to... First, you need to choose the starting point for your journey. Are you a 5-star recruit? Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year, tight end, edge, and safety.
I am a 5-star recruit.
So you have more ways to play the way you want.
I want to make a little season, but man, I don't know, man. Tight end or edge? Which one we doing? Tight end or edge? We gonna try the edge out, man. Ain't that nigga ugly, boy. Hold on, man. DeJounte, nigga. That's his name, DeJounte. DeJounte, get back, nigga. Go 96, my boy. Hey. That man from the slums, man. From Chicago, nigga. From the south side, nigga. Damn. South side. Damn, that nigga look evil. Good. Yeah, he gone.
Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field. But the first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships.
Oh boy, in them books, man.
Okay, let's review everything and make sure it all looks good. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins.
NCAA. How the hell? I hit you up, you myself, and going as I get back to the AM. Am I getting drafted late second round? And I got 3 bowl wins. No, 4 bowl wins. 3 national championships. I beat my rival 4 times and 10 wins in 1 season. 4 times. They were back to back to back to back to back. You feel me? How? You don't know the answers. NCAA. Y'all need to do better, man. Damn, if we're going to be able to. Beat anybody this year. Quarterbacks, they can't hit the broadside of a barn right now.
Yeah, DeJounte get back. Damn, tackle, nigga. Oh, we got a sack. Okay. We got a sack. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's holding. Oh. How did that happen, dog? Come on, man.
First down pass, complete to the tight end. Gain of 23 on the play. First down for the offense. The first down pass, complete to the wideout. Picks up 7. Brings up second down.
Man, come on, man.
Ball in the end zone. Running back with the carry. Pickup of 15. And that's a first down for the offense. The pass on first down, complete on the slant. Taken down at the 30. And a first down for the offense. With the carry, it's the run back. Picks up 1. Second down coming up. The running back carry. Third down pass, complete to the wideout. Gain of 22. And that's good enough for a first down. The pass on first down, caught by the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Brings up second down. Ball carried by the running back. Picks up third down coming. Touchdown, Pumas. Number 10 with the carry. Carries the ball. Tackle is made at the 39. Second down coming up. The pass on second down, caught by the receiver. Tackle is made.
Man, bumping. He's blitzing. He's blitzing. I don't want to run my way.
Running back with the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 38-yard line. Second down coming up.
I tackled the wrong nigga. Man, hell no, man.